everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela, or Lil Hoop Girl, and today I wanted to talk about something that I feel is very important that sometimes gets overlooked or there's not a lot of information about it. I am going to talk to you today about transitions when it comes to hula hooping. And you're thinking, what exactly do you mean? You're a beginner, intermediate, or even advanced hooper, and you've been doing it for maybe a day or a year or a couple years, couple months, etc. You read all of these captions that are like, oh my gosh, I got lost in the flow state, or my flow is so fun, or my flow, my flow, my flow, my flow, my flow. And I remember when I was a beginner 4 years ago, and I asked myself, how do I get a flow? Because I would just do a move and then I would stop because I did the move, and then I would think about my next move, and then I would do my next move. And so I really needed the transition point moves that were comfortable to me to learn. And while I'm doing those transitional points or transitional moves, I was then in my head thinking, okay, this is the next move that I want to do. Obviously, the more you practice, the more you don't have to think about it, because hula hooping is all about muscle memory and your flow is all about doing what feels good. So I talk with my hands a lot, as you can see. So moving on. So today I am going to provide 5 moves that I think are great transition pieces that you can incorporate into your flow and make it your own. And then you can kind of get this rhythm of okay, I'm doing a move, I'm doing my transition move, and I'm thinking about the next thing. Over time, it will come naturally and you won't even have to think, and boom, you got a flow. I recorded some pieces earlier this morning that I'm going to do a voiceover of. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And let's get started. All right, so let's move to move number 1. My hoop's gonna be my right hand at 9 o'clock, thumb pointing upward. I'm then going to be spinning to the left, keeping my hand in the same position. You can spin as slow or fast as you want to, playing with different levels. This move is going to be about a vertical toss that you can do with both or one hand, and then you catch it with both of your hands at 3 and 9 o'clock, and you can do a little spin. So here I give you a little close-up of how that is pressed against my biceps. And let's do a little toss, catch, and spin. And then I kind of do a little flip where my hands go on the inside to the outside of the hoop. And do a little iso, throw it up in the air, do that spin. This third transition move is going to be a little bit harder, but I think it is a very beautiful move. There you have it. It's kind of like a rainbow twist. So the hoop's in my right hand at 12 o'clock. I'm then going to use my wrist to turn my hoop literally as far as it can turn, left and right. I'm not letting go of the hoop. So practice doing that in front of your body a few times. And you get a little faster. And now what we're going to be doing is extending our right arm truly in just a big old circle. Practice from left to right, twisting that wrist, getting a little quicker, moving on upward. This takes time and a lot of wrist strength. You guys got it. This fourth move I think is a very beautiful move. You're going to have the hoop in both of your hands. It's kind of like in that elbow crease, and your fingers are then going to push the hoop down, and it's going to be in a horizontal plane parallel to the ground, maybe a little bit diagonal, but that's okay. So as I'm spinning to the left, I'm then going to release the grip, and the hoop is just going to be flying on my wrist, which sounds a little funny, but it will do that. And you can do one hand, 2 hands, really play with your other hand that's off of it. And finally, move number 5. This is one of my favorite things to put into any flow. So it's all about illusion and being snappy. So my right hand's doing all the work and my left hand's the illusion. So my right hand's at 12 o'clock and I'm just twisting my wrist 180 degrees. My left hand is doing all the fun stuff. So I go up, put my left hand in the middle, give myself a little wiggle on the fingers, maybe do some tuts, whatever feels right. And now you can move it to your left side. My fingers are still kind of in the middle of the hoop, giving it that center illusion. You can play around with your body, give it some swing and motion, make it snappy again. Now what I'm kind of doing here is incorporating everything that I just taught to you into a little choreo freestyle. So remember, whenever you get really comfortable with these transition moves, then you can think about, okay, what next harder move do I want to do while I'm making this transition look smooth, spinny, and fun? Oh, and here I go with that last move. I hope that you all enjoyed those 5 transitional moves as much as I enjoyed making them for you. I think that these are great moves to incorporate into any level of flow or hooper that you are. And as always, if you want to see any tutorials or have any requests for me to do any videos, you can comment below here. And as always, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm about to hit 10,000 followers, so I am really hoping to do a 10K giveaway. So definitely be a part of that. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm brand stinking new, and so I would love to really build this up. So thank you all so much again. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will see you next time. Have a great day.